Today's Thursday, July 11th, and this is a trade review on a position I just took a little while ago involving the Canadian dollar futures. The ticker symbol is /6C, and as of the time of this recording, the spot price is quoted at 0.73515. And considering the calendar will be turning into Friday, July 12th in about 30 minutes, I thought I'd get a head start on this review. So this is the chart layout at the daily time frame. Each of these candlesticks represents a day's worth of trading. And from this broad look back on more than about a year, I've marked up this chart with two reasonable support and resistance levels, which are marked up by these blue horizontal lines. The red vertical dash lines are system-generated markers for expiration Friday for monthly option contracts. The most recent expiration was back on June 21st. The upcoming expiration is next Friday, July 19th, and the one beyond that is August 16th. So from this review, we can see that price is just essentially going sideways for about 3.5 months. More of the activity is at the bottom half of this range, but price is trying to break back above it, possibly retesting this upper resistance level here. We have a strong candlestick forming and was rejected today, and this is the candlestick for Friday, July 12th. Even though the calendar is still showing July 11th, the futures market started trading 6 p.m. Eastern. So that's what this is accounting for. And again, from this look back, we can see the high was back in end of December. So using this candlestick as an anchor point, I overlaid this tool. It's called the Gann fan. And it appears that the current market structure is inside these trend lines. We have a dotted line right over here, which is acting as support at the onset of this pullback. And then as price was dropping, it found the purple trend line as resistance. And eventually when price broke above this purple trend line back in early March, it had to contend with this resistance level. And then there was no further continuation to the upside. Price went sideways and then found support at the bottom half here, and has since just been going sideways. Right now, it appears that price is trying to break above this yellow trend line. But as the markets is heading into next Friday's expiration for monthly option contracts, I'm speculating that this could be a catalyst for price to drop even further, possibly retesting this lower support level. So a few minutes ago, I took a bearish position. So this line is just a visual markup. So I didn't short the actual futures. I shorted via option contracts, specifically contracts that will be expiring on August 9th. And relative to the spot price of 0.7352, I selected the strike price of 0.73. So it's essentially a retest of this price point right over here to be at or below 0.73 on or before August 9th. So that is my bearish bias position. I'm speculating that price is going to get rejected at this yellow trend line. I don't think price is going to get that much higher. Price may pierce it again, similar to what happened over here, but I don't think there's going to be that much of a continuation to the upside heading into the July 19th expiration Friday. So with all that said, switching over to the trade tab, right here under the option chain section of this dashboard, I have a flag position pegged to the August expiration date, which is 29 days away for August 9th. And down here at the bottom left are the details. So here's the strike price, which is what I covered, 0.73. I only went long, or only shorted only one option contract, considering that there is still that probability that price could actually break above this. So I thought I'd mitigate the risk with just one contract. This contract will be expiring worthless in 29 days. My entry price is quoted at 0.0018. And unfortunately, the trade is going against me as the premium has dropped two one hundredths of a penny or two one thousandths of a penny, and the overall P&L is reflecting a loss of $20. Now, how this contract or premium is actually valued. So right here in the description, it says 1/100,000. So that is the multiplier. So my entry price is spot 0018. I need to multiply this by 100,000, which means the actual value of this option contract is $180, not including commission or the cost to getting into the trade. So this is what I've committed so far. So this would be my max loss if I do not exit this trade out before the option premium goes to zero. So that's the current status and my general thesis for a bearish month ahead for the Canadian dollar. So for the purpose of time, I'll pause it here. I'll do periodic updates along the way. So more to follow. Today's Wednesday, July 24th, and this is just a quick status check on the Canadian dollar short via options. As of the closing price for July 24th, as the futures market is currently suspended for the next 45 minutes before it restarts trading again, the spot price for the Canadian dollar is 0.7254. So right here, this is the current candlestick. It's broken below this local support level. Actually, let me zoom in a little bit. So right now, price is below this local support level. So I was not expecting price to drop this significant in such a short period of time. So otherwise, I would have picked up an expiration date much sooner than August 9th. But in any case, the trade is going in my direction. So the next level or support resistance level I have marked up is right here, 0.72381. You can see here, just looking left, there is history at this price level for before price found support and bounced. So I don't think there's that much life left in this trade, considering even though there's about 2 weeks left before expiration date. So if I scroll further back, yeah, so this following support level does have a reasonable evidence of support. So I'd like to capitalize on the gains to date since entering the trade right here on this candlestick. So it's dropped that much significantly, and the yellow trend line is acting as a strong resistance level. So there's a lot of real estate here heading into the August 16th expiration. So that could possibly leave room for a bounce and then eventual retest of this yellow trend line. If that is the case, then that is a detriment to the option trade, because anytime price goes sideways or up with time running out, that could entirely wipe out the gains to this trade. And also we have this crossover. So if this yellow trend line proves to be a strong resistance level, this will be crossing over a potential strong support level, either at 0.72615 or the one below that, heading into the September 20th expiration Friday. So again, this move here could eventually get reversed heading into or slightly after the September 20th expiration date. So I will create an alarm to notify me if or when price breaks above this yellow trend line. So that's way further down the road. I just want to focus on this trade right now. So I'm going to continue tracking this very carefully, as if price does come down and retest this lower support level, I am looking to close it out. However, at this point, I'm really considering closing this trade out when the futures market starts trading in about 40 minutes from now. So with all things said, opening up the trade tab, the position is up $390, and the option premium is quoted at 0.0057, where I entered at 0.0018. So with 16 days remaining, and again, there's not that much room left. I don't know if I can drag this trade out even lower. I don't want to get too greedy and expecting price to come down and retest this lower support level. Anyway, what I'll do is I'm going to continue tracking it. I'll create an alarm to notify me if or when price breaks above 0.72615. If that does get triggered, then I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Otherwise, I will most likely sit on this trade for another maybe 24 hours. But I'll do another status check before I do close this out. I'd like to capture the closing of this trade as well as getting into it. So for the purposes of time, I'll close it again and the trade continues. So quick update again. Today's still July 24th, but what I've done is I've gone ahead and placed a limit order to close out the trade. So this is the option chart specific to my option contract. So right here by the ticker, this is involving /6C. That's the Canadian dollar futures. The strike price is 0.73. So that's what I'm looking to close this out right now. And this is on the put side. So unlike the chart before, this is the chart specific to my option contract. So if I show trades, so here's a confirmation bubble right here. So this is where I picked up that one contract at 0.0018. And if I click on the confirmation, this is the contract I picked up on July 11th. So this is specific to my trade. So if I open up Active Trader, my limit order is sitting right here at spot 0061, which is a take profit of $430. So not that much further to go, but I do have my order sitting here. So if price happens to break above this bid price here, then this should fill my order, capping my or taking that profit potential of $430. So I'll go ahead and pause it here, and yeah, we'll see. So another update. It's been a few minutes since the last recording, but right now the premium is quoted at spot 006. So I'm a few ticks away from getting closed out. However, I did make a minor adjustment. So if I open up Active Trader, my new limit order is sitting at spot 0063, which has a profit potential of $450. So I'm literally 3 ticks away. Well, actually 4, because price has to get above my target price here. So I'm literally 4 ticks away from getting closed out at 450. Again, this is pretty close to that support level. So I thought I'd just exit the trade now. So if I scroll down, here's my entry price, spot 0018, which is the 0 line on the profit and loss side of this ledger. And if I scroll down, my max loss is that $180, which is what I covered earlier. So that's the current status of this trade. It's just a matter of a few ticks. So hopefully I'll get closed out by tomorrow morning. So I'll end it here and I'll check back later. So it's Thursday morning, July 25th, and it appears the Canadian dollar did retest the lower support level, and I was closed out during the overnight session. So here's the confirmation bubble showing that I was closed out. And if I expand on the details, this order was filled at 2 a.m. this morning. So I am out of the trade for that $450 take profit. If I open up Active Trader, the position is flat. Net position is 0 right here in the top center. It says net position is 0. There's nothing here, so I was closed out. So this was another good trade. I was able to identify that resistance level. Yeah, so until the next trade setup, I'll see you.